Lost our edge.
No, that didn't come out.
Well, it should have.
Okay, but that is something I'll take back to the administration. No. Any more questions?
Yes. Thanks. Sorry. If I'm paying 60% of my property tax on my home is going to public schools, when these public schools that are going to be closing within the next year or two, am I going to be seeing a decrease? No.
You're not.
No.
You're not.
Thought you liked
And
that
the
one.
library, they're at the highest tax rate. They admitted it too. They're at the library system's at the highest tax rate.
What else is going up? I heard cafe permits. for
Cafe,
having-
sidewalk cafe permits.
Sidewalk
went up.
cafe, and what else? Anything else you could think of?
Electrical is gonna go up.
What?
Electrical what?
The electrical permits.
Oh.
So building codes, the things that we haven't done yet, they haven't come through the Board of Aldermen. We're doing we're gonna review the electrical code next week, I think. So, but
Will there still be money for like the tree planting and
Yes,
the sidewalk
yes.
repair?
Yes,
Will those
yes.
programs still
yes,
exist?
that is your capital, your half-cent capital. We restored capital to 75%. So yes, all of that
75%
of what we had last year. So they took 25% to mitigate the deficit. So, but.
So if someone wants to plant a tree,
They were
to
gonna
cool
take
down
75% of the capital, which, really does affect our ability to invest in, well, and to match, like the Great Streetscape requires a 20% match to the federal money, so you're leveraging significant investment. So we're still gonna be able to do that. And we kept the neighborhood stabilization office. So-
How many were cut? Were there cut?
No, we restored the whole thing. So, yeah, and you know what? We are gonna be going through this next year, and so Bev, you sent me a nice long list of things that I thought was well thought out, and I shared with the administration, so I do want input. I mean, if you guys wanna get rid of Channel 10, tell me. I mean, I wanna hear that. I wanna hear what you think. I certainly heard from Shirley.
How many people watch Channel 10? Anybody?
Well, you can't get it if
Three.
you have certain,
Wow.
you can't get it on DirecTV.
We did a resolution about that, and, well, you get it on charter, but they just moved it to $9.92. So now you need a digital box to get,
Can you go down to City Hall and listen to all that if you want to?
Do I listen to it?
No, can anybody
Oh,
go down to
gosh,
City
yeah.
Hall? Well,
Yes.
there you go. If you want to listen to that, you can go down there and listen to it.
And you'll be amazed.
Why couldn't- I think that's a fine idea, because,
Go down
A
there and
million
watch.
here, a million there, and then you're talking big money, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's posted on the internet, it can be watched at anyone's convenience.
right, and it should be linked to RCIN. That is a very good idea. I know, I'm sorry.
Bird Box back.
I don't think like that, but that's a great idea.
Hell, I'm
That's
just-
what we're putting.
That's a great idea. Okay.
Problem
Hey,
properties?
we still have 12 minutes, you guys. Problem, 3944, Fairview is going to, here,
39.
3949. 3949 is going to meeting this week.
They're supposed to be,
We're going to a meeting with the 3949, and it's been condemned, which you know about.
right. Well, supposedly,
Escalated worse,
oh,
Jennifer.
There's
there's a comedy show down there.
Okay.
It is bad.
There's no
screens. There's no screens in the second floor, and there's babies, and there are
Okay.
screens on the windows.
Okay, he said he evicted them.
Well, they're up there yet. They're supposed to, some are supposed to
3
be
months.
Wednesday, some are supposed to leave the 15th, and they aren't moving. They're gonna move.
So any other problem properties that I need to know about?
Oh, that's-
No?
I have a question.
on Gus Beach.
Oh, yes, 3155 through 65 Gustine, which was on the demolition list, has been purchased. Yeah, I know.
Again?
Sorry, I know. That almost made me cry. Chad Murray has purchased it. He closed today.
Oh,
He is in partnership with his father. They plan to rehab it into a four-family rental. They plan on investing $140,000 into it, which I don't think is going to be enough per unit, and we had that discussion. So I'm going to walk through some of the projects he's done, and I,
Where in
talked to
Gustine is
Phil enough. Huh?
that? Where on Gustine is that?
It's between Junietta and Hartford.
it's the blue building.
The blue ugly building, I was about ready to go through Roundup
Blue building.
on the front lawn, and we're not getting our vacant buildings mowed until July 16th. So, if there are any buildings that I don't know about, we can get them on that list before.
While we're on buildings, what about the one on Oak Hill that's just sitting there?
3460, he has promised me that he's gonna have it completed by August. I saw him there today.
What?
Yeah, I know.
No windows.
It's July, yeah. I
No
would say that
windows.
that's not gonna happen. He is arguing with CDA over the windows. He doesn't wanna put wood windows in, and they don't want him to put vinyl.
CDA needs to lighten up.
Yeah.
I'll,
It's not CDA, it's
I
the
seen
federal.
two guys up working
Well-
on the roof yesterday.
It's been vacant going on 13 years.
thank you, Beth. Thank you,
Why would
Beth.
the federal government have anything to say?
Because it's CDA's federal money.
They need to be a little more flexible with the mission of creating affordable housing. Because when this is completed, it'll be 6 condos, loft style, and they should sell around 120,000. So 2-bedroom, 2 baths. So I did just walk it. It's all roughed up. It's got the plumbing. The roof is done. But it would just look so much better if they would keep it mowed and put windows in it. So, but they are fighting the CDA about the windows.
Jennifer, I had a question about 50/50. The guy who owns a four-family next to me, complete ghetto building. The sidewalk, I reported it 8 years ago because it's not only cracked, now it's sinking. And it's, I looked on the city website, and yes, he's been cited for it, and nothing's ever happened. And Mike Flood already left, I would bother him about this. But let me ask you, so he's been cited, nothing's been done.
There's no real penalty for,
Oh, really?
for the, but here's the thing, and with the 50/50, let's say we get him on the list. If he doesn't fill out the paperwork, they're not gonna do a sidewalk. Joe could intervene at this point and just do it as a part of the capital. Like, how I'll do north-south routes. Yeah, you know what I mean. When you have an egregious situation and it's a matter of public safety, I would just go ahead and do it.
I know how to get it replaced. All you have to do is say you fell on it.
I was
Because
thinking
That's
about
a
that.
good
somebody fell
idea.
on mine, and they were gonna replace the whole sidewalk at no cost. They had the wrong sidewalk, but they had to do it in a matter of days.
It's just a fall and
I'm
a ride
serious.
ambulance. Yeah.
I'm serious. They were so afraid of liability, they would replace it for nothing. I'm serious.
Yeah, take
Think about it.
a
Sounds
spill.
like a Philadelphia thing.
I do, to the park, I'll do, the.
Right, which is a great idea.
Yeah, the north-south routes, and now that I know we're gonna have capital,
Right.
you guys actually are the organization that report the sidewalks that are north and south, basically, that need to be done, and our curb repair. Because you're gonna find that there are large portions of our curbs missing, and you have to try to piece it together. It's better if you can kind of work in a certain area. But that's the type of thing that.
Can you talk to the guy, Walter, on the corner of your block about the Urban League program? Because they will fix that window of his.
We have talked to him, Christian. Rich, we talked to, his name is Warren.
Warren,
Oh,
You
I
wanna
don't care
talk
about
to
him. I want Mark. 3805.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been cited too, yeah.
Yeah, he's been cited for 3 years now.
But Urban League,
3 years.
I had a big crack in one of my transoms, and the contractors came in, they replaced that. So they would replace his window, the house is falling apart. And he can get help. For those programs,
Right.
that's the problem.
Right. We're not gonna say what he
No.
is.
But-
He's uncooperative.
Oh, he's uncooperative.
He doesn't, I think he's, in a situation where he's gonna be moving soon, and he's gonna sell the house. I think.
I don't know about that.
No,